Okay, this is the tutorial for the concert ticket. I'm going to go from start to finish with this. First, I've got my blocks here where I need to pick out my Pantone color. You all have already gone through this process. You first want to open in Illustrator the Swatches palette and open Swatches Library. You want to go to Color Books so that you can pick out your Pantone colors, and I'm going to pick out Solid Coated because I know the tickets would probably be printed on a coated paper stock. Okay, so I've got all these colors. Kind of have an idea of what I'm looking for. Let's see. Pantone 282C. Drag that in. And you can actually create a new folder. Let's do a new color group and call it Ticket Swatches. Okay, and drag that in. Alright, and within that same group, I'd like kind of a neutral color. Maybe something along there. Looks pretty good. Just going to drag that in place. And I want sort of a brick red. I'll just go with this one. And drop that in place. Okay, I have my three colors now. Go ahead and apply that. I've drawn out my 10 squares for my tints of 100% of the color. What's going on with that? Arial or something normal here. So that's going to be my 100%, and this will be my 10%. So start out with filling this one with my swatch. Actually, I'll go ahead and select and fill all of them with my swatch. And fill these with my red, and these with my taupe color. Alright, and let me make a note of the file name, of the color name next to this, because I will be referencing this in Photoshop. Okay, so it's Pantone, it's 282C. And the next one is 202C. And the last one is 435C. Okay, now I need to make my percents. So you could make tint swatches for all of these, but for now I am just going to just select them all and change it to 20%, 30, 40, 50, 90. Okay, and I'm going to get rid of that black outline around everything. That's kind of distracting. Okay, so I've got my color swatches. I had previously picked out some textures that I enjoyed that I thought would work nice with this project. So I've got this sort of rusty metal look, and I have the texture from the interior of a wooden shed. I am my artist is Kebmo, so it's very very bluesy, and I think these elements will work well for that. Alright, so we've got the ticket template size here. The important thing is to build your actual image in Photoshop so you can control the color, and then bring those elements into Illustrator and handle your text in Illustrator because it's vector based. It won't become pixelated and look fuzzy if you enlarge it. Illustrator definitely handles, Illustrator and InDesign handle text more efficiently than Photoshop. But we are going to move to Photoshop now to create the document. Let me just get a measurement of ticket size. Okay, it's roughly 6.78, 2.65. Okay. Alright, so in Photoshop we need a new document. Okay, I think it was somewhere around 6.75 and 2.75, something like that. Okay, I am going to go ahead and choose grayscale. 300 is fine. I'm choosing grayscale because we are going to go from grayscale to the monotone to full color. Let's save this as Kebmo ticket. Alright, and here is our background. I'm going to double click on that, turn it to layer 0 so I can work on that layer, and I'm going to start bringing in the elements I want to use. So I have this great rust texture. I'm thinking this portion is going to be my ticket piece background, so I'm going to go ahead and get that into place. I pretty much know that I want to rotate that and use that over here on this side. So we will just place that over there, and I'll come back to it later. I've got my image of Kebmo. It's kind of little. I think I found a higher res one. That's really important when you're pulling images from online. You want to make sure that you've got something that's high enough res so it doesn't hurt your design. Okay, and let's see, I'm going to enlarge this just a little bit proportionally. I do want to fill up some space with his image. Okay, and then the other background is going to be that that shed. Now this, I did grab from online, and so it has a watermark on it. So I'm just going to enlarge this so much that it becomes texture and you don't even see the watermark. And that one I think will be behind his head, so it shouldn't matter too much. Okay, I've got those in place. I'm going to rearrange this so that, okay, that's what we're looking for. Alright, now I do want to get rid of this background for him. So let me see how well it's, oops, gotta be on the right layer. Okay. See how well it's selecting. It's not really selecting very well. So we'll go with the magnetic lasso and take care of this. Okay, now I am not going to get bent out of shape about my selection and his earring and all of that, since the main point of this demo is to show you all how to handle the color. I would trust that you would make a more careful selection. It's going to eat me up not to do this, but I'm going to force myself to just move on, because I have found that YouTube will not take longer than a 15-minute video. So at some point I need to stop this video and restart it again so that I don't go over my 15 minutes. Okay, and we're going to click on the add layer mask or the washing machine. Oops. Might want to turn that selection. Let's invert that selection real quick. Inverse. Alright, and repeat that. Okay, background's gone. And moving over here, let's get rid of this background. Okay, same thing. Alright, now I want the building behind him, not the rest on that side. So I'm going to have to clip that building too. Okay, there we go. Alright, that's the kind of selection I'm looking for. So I'll have some text over here on the right. I'll have the ticket information here on the left. This is kind of bright. I want to make sure the words are readable, so I'm going to have to dull that down some. And I'll probably do that several different ways. I'm going to go ahead and save my work right now. And I'm going to stop this and restart it in case I have to pick back up with a new video. So now we have our textures, our 3 colors, a rough design of the imagery, and we're saving our text to do in Illustrator. And in the next portion of the video, I will show you going from grayscale to monotone to full color.